Am I the asshole for being okay with cheating unless it's in my own relationship?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay,
But-
go ahead.
Okay, so they said,
Interesting title.
I'll make this short and sweet. I'm dating somebody now, and I would never cheat on them, and I'd hope for them / expect them to never cheat on me too. We got in an argument earlier because I admitted that before I met him, I didn't see a problem with me being the other woman, because quite frankly, they weren't my relationships, and if somebody expressed interest in me, I felt it was okay because I'm not cheating on / breaking trust with a partner. I'm just living out a fantasy or a kink, along with the man I'm sleeping with who also is as well. My boyfriend's point of view is that cheating in any form by all parties is wrong, and he doesn't know if he can trust that I won't cheat on him because I've openly admitted to being quote unquote the other woman. My point of view is that I love him and I would never want to hurt him in any way, and it wasn't my fault that the men in those other relationships lied to their partners, and it's not my fault that they wanted to do those things with me. I will admit that it can be morally questionable to be a homewrecker, but I feel like the blame should be on the person actually in the relationship, not the person who was chosen. So Reddit, am I the asshole for being okay with other people cheating?
She is 100% the asshole. No accountability at all.
Yeah.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, what she's saying is, I'm okay with being the side piece.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying, right?
Mhm.
I'm okay with the guys that she pursues having
Significant
others.
Yeah.
And me, as a girl, knowing that,
Mhm.
but not caring about that party and just doing what I want to do with him.
Yeah.
She's 100% the villain.
She's a piece of shit.
100%
Piece
the
of
villain.
shit human
Like,
being.
she is, what she's trying to say is, I have no accountability. It's the guy's fault for wanting this in the first place. I'm just pursuing my fantasy. Like, the fact that she justified it like that,
And that's crazy too. You're not saying this, she's not saying this to her girlfriend. She's saying it to her man.
Yeah.
Like her man's gonna be like, okay, that's cool.
Mhm.
You want to be a side piece? Like what?
That's
No,
crazy.
the one thing, yeah, you're correct. Approaching people, like we discussed this recently, approaching people the right way is very important.
Mhm.
She said it in a nonchalant manner, which can arise some questions. That's number one. Number two, if we're all, I think we've had some similar discussions in the past, if we're all knowing adults, and she said, I'm being pursued, and if I give into that and I'm fine with it, it's the person in the relationship's fault.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not chasing after married people, seeing someone together and saying, oh, let me go get that man. She's saying, I'm being pursued, and afterwards I found out they're in a relationship, or before they engage, she finds out in a relationship. That's fine because I'm not the one in the relationship.
That's what she's saying.
That's what she said, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not how I understood it.
She's
I
what?
understood it as she knew that they were in a relationship, but she was totally fine with messing with that person still. That's how I understood
He's
it.
gonna confirm it first.
Yeah, she said, no, she didn't really mention it. Oh yeah, she did. She said, I feel it's okay because I'm not cheating on / breaking the trust with a partner. I'm just living out a fantasy or kink.
So she knows.
Along with the man I'm sleeping with who is as well.
Yeah.
So she's saying they both know.
So she's well aware that that person has a significant other. I think it's different when, like, the partner.
She's calling it a fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
She's saying it's a fantasy to me.
She's making it a kink.
Yeah.
People have different. I'm not here to question what she or what fantasies or what sexual things that she does. She's a girl woman. That's her business. At the end of the day, if she's saying that our union matters and everyone's union matters, and she's not forcing nobody to get into bed with her, or get into these situations. She's saying, I don't mind it as long as it's not me. I'm not in this relationship. You are. If you say no, okay, we'll break off clean. If you say, okay, we're in this situation and we're going forward with it, I don't see the problem with if that's his problem. I don't think that I would find that to be her problem, as long as she has to understand that you are arising some insecurities in this relationship right now.
I don't get your
by
point.
presenting this.
What are you trying to say
I don't
here?
understand what you're saying.
I don't have her past mentality. I don't have a problem with.
Why not?
If that's her, people have these out in the street mentality.
No, but we're talking about it morally.
Yeah,
Is what she did incorrect or correct? That's what I'm asking.
morally, it's not correct.
Okay, then we agree.
Yeah, mentally wise, if that's where she was in that time,
Mm-hmm.
and she's putting this forward now in the discussion, in the matter, she brought it out is wrong as well.
But she's also framing it in the sense that the women who do, or the people who do that, are not wrong.
Yeah,
and that's wrong. That's
did
what I'm
she say
disagreeing
the
with.
people that do it, or did she say what
That's
I
what she.
did it?
That's what the whole discussion is. That's what her and her boyfriend are discussing. Is it wrong to be the other person in the relationship?
Okay, I didn't hear that last question. Okay, then
She said,
is the
yeah.
asshole.
She said, Reddit, am I the asshole for being okay with other people cheating? That's what
like
she's
the
saying.
other person, the side piece. She's trying to dissolve herself from all responsibility, like saying that the real accountability lies on the person in the relationship, not the person outside of it. I think that's only true when the person outside of it didn't know of the person was in a relationship. I think that's the only time that holds value. But the way that she said the story was, I know, he knows, we're gonna do whatever we want, and I don't care how that affects me.
Okay, she is the asshole.
You know?
I understood it differently. She's the asshole.
She's basically saying our home records justified.
Yeah.
And
But
that's completely bogus.
Another thing, I think she was easing her way into this conversation to try to tell this dude that I'm gonna do whatever I want in this relationship.
Huge red flag.
Yeah, like why the hell is he? Why you here, bro? Get out of here.
Huge red flag.
You know?
Huge red flag.
Honestly, even if she told me, yo, I'm not like that anymore, but this is what I did in the past, I don't think I could stay in that relationship anymore.
She said to him, I won't do that to you.
Yeah, like I'm not.
She said, I'm not trying to do that to you, but I'll be about that shit.
Like I'm out,
kidding
bro.
me?
I'm
Get the
out.
fuck out of here.
If my girl said, yo, I was a serial cheater in the past, and I find out now, I'm out. I'm not staying for that.
I'm out of there.
I'm not staying for that.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just being another victim in part of list number 33. I'm being number 34 next.
And that way of thinking, to be honest,
that's probably how many people she cheated on.
That way of thinking is so beyond selfish and absolving yourself of like consequence, pretty much.
Yeah.
Even though you probably might face consequence. It's like, it's such a delusional way of thinking. Like, I'm going to use this person's relationship as a fantasy or a kink to me.
Mhm.
Like, that's so beyond selfish, toxic. Like, that's the most evil way of thinking, you know?
Yeah.
Of course, the person who's cheating on their spouse is like 100% in the blame and should have the right to feel guilt. And, you know, they should feel guilty about it. They should feel the consequences about cheating. But the other person that's doing the cheating too is not absolved of all the blame,
Facts.
you know? Because if, let's say you meet the girl of your dreams, right? And you guys are just naturally, nonchalantly talking and you guys, you know, start to feel each other. And then you find out this person's married. It's not dead, that conversation right there.
Dead, bro. I'm out.
Dead, that conversation right there. I'm not trying to get involved in a married woman.
Yeah.
What do I look like? I don't care what their marriage is like. Even if it's breaking on the verge of breaking up, as long as she's married to this person, that shit right there.
What if they're
So
separated?
Even still, it's like,
You gonna wait for the divorce?
yeah, I'm gonna look further into it.
Okay.
She's bad.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
My guy's gonna go on Facebook.
Hire PI.
He's gonna go on Facebook status, man.
Nah, what do you mean? I'm gonna check her last Twitters, you know, check your last tweets. Like,
He's just gonna see her and her kids and herself like this.
to see myself being a stepdad. Nah, no, if she's an asshole, fuck this piece of shit.
She is not.
100%. Like this is scum, bro.
Actual scum on the earth.
Damn.
Okay, we all agree on that one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.